Hello guys, this time I wanted to show something a little bit different from my usual videos. This one is gonna be a cast of one of my games. I originally tried to record it, but somehow I failed. And I wanted to show this one. This is a game where I play with my clanmates, Itilis, Juraj and Takito, against Voodoo, Mephi, Brad and Silent. I'm pretty sure you know this map. Some reclaim in the middle, a lot of rocks and trees everywhere, therefore for reclaiming a lot of checkpoints. And my strategy for this was that my clanmates are gonna go fight for the middle mast, which is very usual on this map, and I'm going to rush some mercies. So that's why I'm starting my first air factory as an Aeon. I'm just gonna build a few engines and then straight to T2 air. This is like my second try, I believe, when I'm trying this strategy, so it's still not the best build for this, so I was just mainly improvising. As you can see, this T2 max, I will have to pause in because I will not have enough engines to support it. So let's see how I do this. Meanwhile, Itilis and Jirai are going to the middle, and I believe Itilis was doing gun there. It was his plan to do pass the gun. It's also pretty good as an Aeon. He chose the double fire rate, which is sometimes hard to recognize if you have the gun or not. And there are little problems that I didn't expect. Luckily, Mephi didn't rush me too much, just one lap and then he stand off. But he forced me to use my ACU because I didn't do many land units, or I was expecting him to build a little bit more units, that's why I sent my ACU. And right now you can see that I had a bit too much power and not enough build power. Now it's better, and even the T2 max is finished, so far so good. You can see under 4 minutes and I'm gonna have first mercy, and this is the time when the players come to the middle and they didn't decide to do any T2 upgrade on ACU, just trying to secure the mass with T1, and Itilis is going for the gun. And let's see which one it is. Yeah, double fire rate. Yeah, so the plan was that he will just fight a little bit, do some damage, and then I will finish some ACs with Mercy with low health. And well, the option target would be Voodoo, but Voodoo chickened out and started running. So I had to snipe someone else, and the unlucky one was Brett, because he was really low on HP, and you can see my mercies are already coming, and also great support from Takita, who did some air and denied a couple of scouts, so they should know I have T2 air. Well, they managed to scout it once, so maybe that's why we do run, because he knew what's gonna happen. Okay, so let's back to my view, and now I decided to build a couple more mercies. I still wanted to snipe someone, but as the time goes on, I see that there's quite a lot of interceptors and I won't be able to snipe anyone, so I will soon change strategies. I don't know what Mephi did in this time, but he also had only some air. Didn't really push me. He could really use any land units, because as you can see I have my ACU and one Brave Aurora protecting my whole side. Meanwhile, he was just messing units on his side. Even just with a little bit scouting, he could see that I have pretty much nothing to step in. And this is the time when I look for some more targets to snipe. But I found this one ACU. It was pretty protected with air and anti-air, so that was no go. Alright, to make now I'm trying to do TTP gen to get some power back on so I can upgrade more maxes. I already have 82 maxes and still some reclaim waiting for me. I'm establishing factory and I think I'm gonna build a second one as well because I wanted the reclaim that is here. And meanwhile, what happened in the middle, when I killed the one guy, when he retreated, he left all the mass in the middle for us. So that gives some advantage to Jiraj, who really use it to eco. And as you can see here, he has quite a nice income. And also Takito with pretty much classic TML. Yeah, here I recognize some threat, there are some units coming, but I have no radar there, so I better retreat. Which was good choice, and now when it's scouted I see that this is too much over us to stop it with ACU. And I think if he pushed even more, he could maybe kill me, because as you can see, I have no units here because I'm rushing T3 land. Because I saw that I have like 42 maxes and my opponent already have 5 and much more map control and more units, so I have to use some different advantage, and the idea was T3 land because I was spamming overseas and they expect me to use the air, but I was like, no, you do interceptors, I do land. So in this time everyone has quite a lot of interceptors, and Matthew is even doing T2 air, some 3 twins, but I'm not really using my air much. This is just some emergency. Few bombers killing Auroras. This is the great example, you can see how useful it is. 5 kills for 1 pass, so I killed half of his army, then tried to get some kills with ACU. I'm just killing more units, 4 kills per 1 bomb, so it's definitely worth it, and I didn't need any units to kill half of his army, and he's not able to kill the bombers in time. Yeah, that was some double bomb, that was really nice. Yeah, meanwhile I managed to do some PD and that saved him because he had no artillery in this, so walls, ACU and 1 PD stopped all his push, and I had time to finish my T3 land meanwhile. And this is the time when Mephie is trying to mercy snipe me, but luckily I have Takita and Italy's interceptors guarding me, because I somehow failed to build any interceptors. But now when I have advantage, I'm gonna push with RBs as far as I can. Meanwhile, as you can see, Jirai was eco-ring quite a lot, so he had the eco from our team, so we could do some crazy things, as I had mercies, Takitos playing with TMLs, but didn't really kill much this time, but usually it's more successful. As you can see, Jirai Boozy T2 maxes even in the middle, totally unprotected. Why not? I guess he ran out of maxes to upgrade, so he decided to upgrade the middle ones. I'm splitting my Harbingers, this one should go there, but I did some attack moves and forgot that Harbinger is also reclaiming. I just wanted to kill everything, but not to reclaim it. For that I was building factories. Yeah, also one tier 3 move anti-is to any gun chips that Mephi could send on me because he was still on T2 air and I was expecting him to maybe have T2 land. But Voodoo was helping him, but as you can see, Harbinger is really fast, can kite pillars, so this was just with a little bit of macro, well actually with a bit more micro. Nice veterancy and reclaim film for me. I built a transport to drop some NGs to the front because I had all my NGs in the back and not even factory here, so I was mastering. So I fixed my echo with that a little bit. And now I'm just using my Harbingers to get everything and followed by NGs, reclaim it and catch up with economy. So trying to raid Mephi's maxes because he's already on T2 maxes pretty much everywhere. So my plan is to kill the max and then reclaim it with Harbinger. Meanwhile, I see that Voodoo is going T3, it's gonna mean Percivals against my Harbies, and that's always really bad to face Percivals because they're just much stronger. Yeah, especially because I had only one factory and producing Harbies, and time to time I had to switch to some anti-air because we didn't have a really air, just some small support air, not really capable of fighting. As you can see, killing and reclaiming straight away, because Harbinger can take the damage for quite a while before the anti-air counts. And Jirai was just going like a madman, one mix after another. Because we managed to kill one guy, so. And then I was fighting against Mephi and Voodoo alone and quite successful until now when the Percivals come, but I was still able to defend this. And while I was pushing on Mephi and he had only air, Voodoo was forced to help him against the Harbingers, so he couldn't really push to the middle, and also there were ACUs ready to overcharge. So for him, there was only two ways where to attack, either me or on the top. And because Mephi had nothing and he won 43 air, Voodoo had to help him to defend against my Harbingers. Well, here I was trying some macro but failing. And in this point I kinda catch up with Acom, with Mephi. He had T2 maxes, I killed quite a lot of them. And I think I should have already one T3 max, going for another when I have mass, and I also decided to go T3 because Mephi was my opponent, I already did some damage to him. And as I am with T2 already, I could go for it. He tried to do some strats, but I had a couple of sweet wins to defend it, and also I scouted the strat when he was building it, and then I saw it somewhere down here, so I knew where he's heading. So another nice master keep. Always welcome when you're behind. I tried to establish some little base here, but I had really hard times defending it against the UEF. This was just the first push with a few Percivals, well not few, I think it was 4 Percivals against 4 Harbingers, yeah. So I was trying to dodge as many shots as I can, so it at least provided me with some shields, mobile shields. Well, they don't do much, but it's better than nothing. And I'm trying to reclaim it immediately. As you can see, I'm getting quite a little mass right now. In T3 soon I'm gonna go Ras, because Giraffe already have Ras, and Tillis I think... No, Takito is going for Ras. so I can start just some couple of ASFs to protect. I didn't really want to compete with Matthew because I was so behind, so it was just in case of any snipe or something, so I could just like snipe the strats. And this is the point where I had to switch to some anti-air because I had only one T3 factory in the back. I was lacking on Harbingers, and I knew this position is lost right now because Voodoo had more T3 factories and closer to the front. So he won this fight. So I was just echoing a bit more, rebuilding mixes that were sniped, going for some more T3. You know, Matthew started to use his air advantage to kill everything. I had some flag, but then I lacked on land. Tokito forgot to build any flag or T3 or bounty, so his forces were killed easily by restorers, and you can see it's quite a lot of ASF. So I just started some support spam of ASFs. Yeah, but really in this game, Jiraj was really good with eco. Now he had enough units to build support commanders. One of my ideas was that when he reached T3, he will give me NG, and I will also build support commanders instead of Harbingers, but then I forgot about it because I needed Harbingers faster. Also, the support commander takes time to build, and I was also going for T3 area, and at that time I didn't have enough economy to do everything, so I just decided to stay at the Harby spam. Yeah, we also scouted the GC soon before it was finished, and we decided for Mega, as you can see here. With Jirai Supreme Economy, it was easy to build it in time. Then Tokito gave it to me to micro it a little bit, going some backwards and so on, because I guess Tokito was busy on the top. Well, wasn't that busy. Jirai was helping with support commanders against Percivals. And I didn't have really much to fight down here. But I get back this position, but without reclaim. So I decided to attack a bit with the Megalith, and that was quite a mistake. Because Voodoo just spammed enough Percivals, and combined with the GC it was more than the Megalith could handle. I just wanted to get some veterans here and then retreat back, like I went a bit too far. Yeah, now when they decided to attack, also we lost radar, because someone with radar started energy stalling, which is not optional when you want to micro Megalith like that. So in this time when I had to fight GC and Percivals, I targeted with Harbinger the GC to take it down as fast as I can, and then hope for the best with the rest of the Percy. So I managed to kill the GC. I'm still retreating, as you can see it's too late, but I was giving orders just slightly behind the Megalith, one after another clicking, and he is retreating to the back slowly like that. So this was not really optional, because they got all the mass. We already have NGs, we couldn't even snipe it with air or something because we had pretty much no air. This was nice intel from Tokito. So this is where we decide for other option. well, Takito decided for some beetle snipe. As you can see, already has beetles. We found Voodoo's ACU, which is located here. As you can see, it's T1 ACU. Back in the base, no anti-air, no shields, so great target for that. And there are the beetles on the way. I think here at stealth as well. Yeah, stealth, couple of beetles, pretty strong. And we're gonna show it you from Voodoo's point of view, so you can see that they don't have Omni, so stealth is really working. Takito is flying down here. Yeah, we are fighting over the mass, but they reclaimed most of it. Okay, so let's see, where's the transport? Here it is. So only one who gets hit was Methane, but only for a few seconds, then it get lost again. So that's a pretty advantage of the transport. And you can see safe landing, snipe successful. No one knew what happened. I would disagree with our strategy a bit, but I consider this for a nice game. So also Murphy gave the GC to the Voodoo, so the other GC died with the Voodoo. Well, like Voodoo is right in one thing that we didn't really need that snipe. Could be maybe longer game, more fights, but we always like to try things like that. Some sneaking snipes. I can enjoy both nice long experimental fights or cheeky snipes. Doesn't really matter, and if I have chance to snipe, why not to do it? And from this point, the game was pretty much decided, so we just decided to mess a little bit more. We found Mephi's ACU, so Takito is preparing his other snipe. Just for fun. Yeah, in this time I kinda gave up on building too much units. I knew I don't need to do much. So that's why I had so many miles in storage, not using it really, because I didn't need to. I knew we're gonna win the game anyway. I was just using the units I had, few Harbingers for harass. Meanwhile, Ishuraj was attacking the main force of Percival's and support commanders, together with today's sniper bots. So yeah, there is another snipe coming. Takito had to wait because I decided to attack bait with the Harbingers, and that forced Murphy Air to be here, so the transport will be shut down immediately. Also the Continentals, nice AA. So Takito was just waiting for the right moment. I even killed the shield for him, so he has it easier. And soon I'm gonna move my air here to kill those gunships. And because Murphy's air is on patrol, he attacked my air automatically, and I didn't even know how did he. I thought he's just attacking me. But that gave the opportunity to Takito to do some beetle drop. So this was a bit lucky, because the air just automatically attacked my ASFs. Oh, but lucky is always better when you're trying to snipe someone. And in this game we had it. And that's pretty much it for this game. I hope you enjoyed it.